Let it go, Dawn.
What?
Your parole board, of course, love.
All right, I suppose.
Oh, you don't sound too happy about it.
Give you a bit of a hard time there, love.
Yeah, a bit.
But why? I mean, they're supposed to be there to help you, aren't
Oh,
they?
boy, have you got a lot to learn. That mob wouldn't help a little old lady across the road.
You weren't too zonked out on that stuff the doc gave you, were you, love?
Nah, I was just pretending all that. Hey, did Pat get away all right?
Yeah. He should be gone a while, though. Yeah. Anyone seen Pat? I hope nothing's gone wrong. I wouldn't put it past that Latham bitch to dob her in.
Oh, she wouldn't, would she?
Speak of the devil.
And what are you doing here?
I'm on me break, same as you.
Did you see Pat's son?
What's he like?
How should I know?
Well, weren't you there?
No,
Well, why not? I told you to stay there and watch out for her.
I had to go to the governor's office.
She can't get anything right.
If you shopped Pat, your life's not going to be worth living.
I'll tell you, I was dragged off to Dave-O's office.
What for?
Something about the results of some tests the doc did.
Pat, what happened? Did you see him?
Oh, what's the matter, love?
Come on, spit it out.
Vera caught me.
Bloody little laggard!
I warned you!
Stop it! Chrissy had nothing to do with it. She had to go. I heard Fletch talking to her.
And so Vera Frog marched you off to the governor.
She tried to make out there's something between Davy and me.
Oh,
She's so twisted, I almost feel sorry for her.
someone would have put her out of her misery.
What did Mrs. Davidson say?
I guess she hasn't much choice. Looks like I won't get out for Christmas. And I don't know what'll happen to Emma and Andrew.
Come on, Doreen. 6 or 4? That's a double too. It has to be a 6 or a 4.
Oh, you win.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
Cheer up. You'll be getting out of here soon.
Oh, big chance.
Meaning?
Well, Fletch said if I passed that message on to Pat, I'd lose my parole.
Oh, he couldn't mean that. It's not a crime to tell someone something.
Tis in here. Fletch thinks he's real smart, doesn't he, Lizzie?
Yeah.
But he couldn't stop Doreen's parole just because of what she told Pat, could he?
A screw will try anything.
Whoever dobbed Pat in's got a lot to answer for, eh, B?
Yeah. That's right, Phil.
Oh, I'm telling you, nobody dobbed me in.
It's all violence on the telly nowadays, isn't it? You know, I saw that war movie the other day. You know, the one where the hero shaved the heads of the girls who helped the enemy?
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
We'd have to find someone who'd fraternise with screws. But who'd fraternise with screws?
We probably wouldn't know unless they were up the duff.
Smith, what's going on?
Oh, Chrissy saw something nasty on the telly.
You lay a finger on her, Smith, and you'll regret it.
Mr. Fletcher, I only happened to compliment her on her hair.
Latham,
It's true. I thought there was something in it.
O'Connell,
That's all there was to it, Mr. Fletcher, honestly.
the governor's decided you're to lose all privileges for a period of 10 days.
Oh, miserable lot.
But so as not to jeopardise your parole, the incident won't be reported.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Report to me tomorrow for extra duties.
Yes. See, I told you he was a bit of a rat.
Well, that sounds more like Davo to me. Where are you going?
On the surgery. Don't come too close or I'll chuck all over you.
You gotta touch the morning chundas, eh? Ah, the joys of motherhood. Here. You still want to get rid of it?
Maybe.
I just thought I might be able to help you, that's all.
How?
Well, I could cut your bloody throat. That's how.
Oh, B, you promised.
Now, I just offered to help. I thought I could save her a lot of suffering.
Never you mind her. She's all bluff. Come on, I'll take you to the doctor.
Oh, dear.
What are you doing here anyway? You should be in the maternity wing in your condition. You've got to start looking after yourself now for the baby's sake. You've got to have lots of fresh food, fresh fruit and vegetables and milk.
Geez, I could do with a cold beer.
Yeah, be nice, wouldn't it?
You know,
I'll never taste a beer again. I'll never get out of here and I'll never taste it again. Yeah. Well, you'll be all right. You'll be out of here soon.
Oh, I don't reckon, Lizzie. I think they would have told me by now if my parole had come through.
Oh, you'll be all right.
Doreen, collect your things. You're being released in half an hour.
Oh, Doreen. Well, get a move on. You want to stay here? Told you, didn't I?
Fantastic, Dor.
That's just wonderful, love.
Karen will be coming to pick you up, won't she?
Told you you'd be all right tonight.
Is it true, Mrs. Jackson? Oh, well, bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Lizzie.
Have a drink for me.
I promise.
I'll come and see you as soon as I'm out and we'll go on a picnic.
Yeah.
Don't you ever let me see you come back in here again.
Okay, Bee.
Bye, kid. Take care of yourself.
Yeah. Well, bye, everyone. Bye. Bye. Hey, Dor! Dor!
Rubbish. Do you mind if I turn off?
Oh, no, I don't mind. I reckon it's pretty terrible myself. I was only watching because it used to be Dor's favourite. Wonder what she's doing now.
Celebrating, probably.
Good old Dor. I hope she's having a bonza time.
You must be eligible for parole soon, too, Lizzie.
Yeah, I suppose it will come through sooner or later. Don't know what I'll do with it, though. Oh, I know I go on about it, having a good time when I get out of here, and I suppose I would for a while, but then what would happen? Haven't got any family left to speak of, and I reckon all my old mates will be dead by now. You know, since I've been in here, so many things have changed. Sometimes when I read the papers, I don't know what they're talking about.
Oh, come off it, Lizzie. That's just because you need specs.
No, it's true.
Doreen was scared about getting out, too. She told me.
Oh, Dor'll be all right. It's all right for you young ones.
Oh, I don't know. Roz got a point. Doreen's a beaut kid, but she's not the full quid.
Do you reckon she'll have a hard time?
Well, you know how much she needs looking after.
She's got Karen.
Karen can't be running after her all the time, especially when she's got others living there.
Oh. Maybe we should do something.
Don't know what we can do.
Well, there must be something. Maybe if I had a word with Doc Miller, he'd keep an eye on her.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Come on, move yourselves. Outside if you want your precious fresh air. I haven't got all day.
Hey, Vera, I hear we've got the Mothers Club exercising with us today.
I don't want any trouble out of you, Smith.
Oh, now, Vera, you got the wrong one. You should be looking for the bloke that got poor Chrissy up the duff. Here, got any idea who it was?
That's enough out of you, Smith. Now get a move on.
You should let me have a chat to her. I bet I can make her talk.
Oh, now lay off her, but you promised me you would.
Oh, geez, I don't know. You clucky mums, you spoil all my fun.
That's it, don't you? Huh?
What are you doing?
Goodness.
What are you
Well, Chris is not here.
Lucky for her.
You're not really going to get her, are you, Bee?
Nah, not with 100 bloody screws around anyway. I'm just stirring a bit.
This food's appalling.
You'll get used to it.
I don't intend to be here that long. In fact, I can't imagine how long it'll take.
Ask Lizzie.
What's that for?
Something to hide the taste.
Oh,
What's it like in the maternity wing?
oh, nice. If it weren't for the bars, you could forget you're in prison.
Well, we won't be for much longer.
Speak for yourself.
Be worse if you were stuck in here with a kid. Take Rosie. Her kid was born in here. She hasn't even been able to take it for a walk in the park or anything.
Oh, she'll be able to after next week.
How come?
You're getting out.
Like hell she is. She's got at least another 6 months to do. She won't be getting out.
She told me she was getting out with her kid.
Huh. Her kid might be getting out, but she won't. Bloody terrible, isn't it?
Mr. John?
I'm not sure.
Just hope it doesn't get Karen into trouble, that's all.
Well, why should it? The shrink's coming here tomorrow anyway.
Oh, no, he's not. I told the governor I wouldn't see him.
Why?
Because if I plead insanity, it makes what McNally did to my mother unimportant.
Listen, love. We know how you feel. But it's not going to do your mother any good for you to spend the rest of your life in jail.
But I won't. Look, there's a case in here. This guy pleaded that he executed justice when the court was unable to.
I bet he's still inside.
He's not. He was convicted of manslaughter, sentenced to 10 years.
10 years is a pretty long time.
But then he appealed, and he was let off on a good behaviour bond. Justifiable homicide.
Sounds like an American cops and robbers show.
Justice is justice, wherever it happens.
Now, where did you learn that?
At school? In legal studies.
Well, all that highfalutin stuff might be all very well for school books, but when you're face to face with a jury,
Practice and the principle of the law are the same thing.
You reckon?
Bee's right. None of us would be here if it was.
At worst, I'll get a good behaviour bond for defending my family.
You can tell that to the Marines. Oh, there she blows.
To my esteem. Oh, God, I give up. It's like a foreign lingo.
That's the way it happens in court.
Do you understand it, Bee?
No. Nobody else does either.
They should write it proper so everyone can understand.
It's the whole idea, so you don't understand it. No wonder so many of us get shocked.
The court rose to consider its verdict. Oh, do you remember that show, Bee?
Oh, come off it, Lizzie. I was just a kid.
Oh, it was so realistic.
Bull. You've been in court. You know what happens.
The verdict was not guilty on account of insanity.
Coulson, the governor wants to see you.
The governor or the psychiatrist?
I take it you're referring to Dr. Weissman.
You can tell her I don't want to see him.
You'll do as you're told.
Even the governor can't force me to see a psychiatrist if I don't want to.
Listen, you.
Give that back!
Have you ever heard of Fantasyland? You better come up with a good story about a head shrinker, or you're going to be back here so fast you'll wonder what happened to you.
Have you finished, Smith?
No, I haven't.
I have. Thanks for waiting, Miss Bennett. But you can tell Mrs. Davidson if she wants me to see a psychiatrist, she'll have to take me there herself.
It's your funeral.
Well, Bennett's right for once.
Do you know what pleading insanity means?
Yes, you get acquitted.
Beating the rap's all that matters, love.
But look, if I beat it because of insanity, I'm still a murderess in the public eye.
Well, who cares? At least you'd be free.
I care. Justice wasn't done when McNally was acquitted, so I executed justice. That's my defence.
Well, it's a pity that head shrinker isn't here now, because he'd commit you for sure.
Bring me my bow of burning gold. Bring me my arrows of desire. Bring me my spear, oh clouds unfold. Bring me my chariot of fire.
It's a lovely hymn, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, that's a pretty dress. That's going to impress the judge.
What do you mean?
The younger you look, the better your chances.
Well, that's it. All I have to do now is wait for the Black Maria.
Yes, love.
I'll see you on the outside.
Yeah. I thought you were going back to New South Wales.
Oh, after I finished HSC.
Aren't you going back to your old school?
After I kill somebody. It's a very proper place. Thanks for everything, Bea. You've been great.
Take care, kid.
Bye-bye, Pat. And I hope everything goes well with you and the kids. Maybe I'll see you at Christmas time.
Listen, love.
Forget it, Pat.
Well, any messages for Doreen?
Oh, yeah. Give her our love.
Bea?
Yeah. Love from everyone here.
Well, you're all very quiet. Come on. I bet you've been up for hours.
That's right.
Well, come on, ladies. Aren't you going to wish her luck?
Yeah.
Luck.
Good luck. Good luck.
Thanks.
You know, she was right. There is such a thing as justifiable homicide.
Oh, no. Not you two.
Pack her bags.
Mrs. Davidson should get Vera to do just that. She's a fiend, that Vera. That's what she is.
Well, Mrs. Davidson's just as bad.
Now, there's a turnabout. I thought you and her got on.
It was Mrs. Davidson's directive that Rosie should get out of the maternity wing.
Yeah. Well, no screw's a good screw.
Oh, she's all right. She bent the rules for me when I was caught talking to Davy.
Oh, and I suppose we should be thankful for small mercies.
She's not a bad old stick.
Yeah.
Hey, relax, love. Nearly an hour before tea.
Where are you off to?
Oh, it's 4:30, isn't it?
On the knocker.
4:30's when I feed Sam.
Well, come on, love. Why don't you sit down and have a game of cards with us?
Oh, later. It's 4:30, and at 4:30 I've got to feed Sam. Can't keep him waiting.
Is Rosie all right?
Oh, I suppose so.
She's not going to do anything silly, is she?
Well, not really. Only cooing over an empty cot. It's when she wakes up it is empty that there's going to be trouble.
Well, you should have stayed with her just in case.
Oh, it's okay at the moment. There's an officer on duty.
Not Vera. She'd tell Rosie that Sam had been eaten by the bogey man.
No, it's Mrs. Barry. She's all right. She said Rosie could stay there a little while. And she's got Chrissy for company.
Chrissy? Oh, she would lift a finger to help Rosie. Probably help her tie the knot.
Oh, Bea. Anyway, Chrissy's too worried about her own baby to get up to anything.
Don't you believe it? She's just looking for a cushy place out of my way for a year or so. She doesn't know the first thing about being a mother.
Hi.
I don't suppose the jury's still out.
No.
We warned her.
What'd she get?
You poor...
Lizzie, now I'm relying on you to look after her. She's still sharing with you. Mrs. Davidson doesn't want her to be left alone.
Right.
Well, what did she get?
She'll tell you in her own good time. It's a letter for you, Lizzie.
For me?
It's probably a bill.
Oh. It's from Dor.
Well, you'd think she could at least have slipped us a couple of forged fivers. Oh, come on, Lizzie, read it out loud.
It's private.
Oh, after Vinegar's been over it with a magnifying glass.
Oh, all right. Sally Lee House.
Sally Lee? Who's that?
Oh, she was here the first day that Karen arrived. She was in for drugs, you know. And Bennett didn't do a thing to help
It's
her.
enough, Lizzie.
What'd she do? She hanged herself.
Can it, Lizzie?
Why'd she do it?
Sally was very disturbed. She just gave up.
Suicides don't just give up. They make a conscious decision.
Maybe. But there's always hope, even if you can't see it.
What hope is there? All you've got to look forward to is spending the rest of your life behind bars. Yes, Sally got out of here.
Karen Travers did. And she had a life sentence too. Mind you, there were a few things held back at her first trial. But if you get yourself a decent lawyer this time, what have you got to lose? Oh, jeez. Has anybody seen the Torch?
Was here last night.
Oh, God, if Birdsworth's been in here. Lizzie! Lizzie, you awake?
I am now.
You pinch anything from in here?
No, I ain't touched nothing.
If you want to see in the dark, light a match.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I'll bet.
Roz, why don't you ask to see the governor in the morning? You can appeal within a month of sentencing.
Maybe I won't be around for that long.
Now, you just listen to me, young lady. Just because you heard about Sally Lee, you can get that idea right out of your head. She was sick. You're not. You know, I had you figured for a fighter. Or at least for having a few brains. But if you're even thinking about doing yourself in, well, I reckon I must have got my wires crossed.
Even if you can't appeal, you can still be paroled after a few years.
Just leave me alone. Next time you want to pinch something, Lizzie, ask.
I was only wanting to read Dawes' letter.
You've read it once, you've read it 1,000 times.
It's the best letter I ever had.
It's the only letter you've ever had. Here, Rosie, how about joining us?
I'm all right, thanks, Bea.
Yeah, I'm the Commissioner of Police.
She's gonna crack.
I've seen it happen before, and no one does a damn thing about it.
Bloody mongrels.
They're all bastards.
What's your language, Coulson?
Hey, Roz, would you like to read Dawes' letter? She's doing real well on the outside.
Shut up, Lizzie.
God, you're not even allowed to open your mouth anymore in here.
Decided to change your ways now you're in here permanently, Coulson? Or is it just the company you're keeping?
Lay off, Vera.
Don't you try telling me what to do, Smith.
I'll take that. No, it's okay. It's my job. But I'm going to maternity anyway.
Why? You haven't got a kid anymore.
Don't tell lies.
You're crazy.
Bloody liar! Get back to your chair!
Come on, Rosie, get back. Rosie, come on, come on.
She doesn't deserve to have a kid. I'm a good mother.
I know, love, I know.
Sam needs me.
Your attention, please. The fire alarm will be set off sometime today. You are not to panic. It will be a drill. For those of you who have not been through one before, the officers will tell you what you have to do.
God, that was quick.
Don't be ridiculous, Birdsworth.
I will not specify the time, but you are expected to treat it as a genuine alarm. You will move silently and quickly to your allotted areas and view the entire exercise as serious. Carry on.
Well, come on, you all heard the work bell. On your feet.
We'd better go, Rosie.
You're going to sit there all day, Hudson.
Come on.
I reckon that halfway house sounds pretty good.
Uh-huh.
You know, well, it's better than being in here. And I could learn typing.
Yeah, I can just see you sitting on your boss's knee now, Lizzie.
Yeah. If it doesn't happen soon, it'll be too late for that.
It's a pity they gave up the typing courses in here. You could have got a head start.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, you going to tell us, or do I guess in one? Vera, right?
I have never, in all my born days, ever met anyone so mean and vicious and hard.
And stupid.
Well, she's not stupid. She knows exactly what she's doing. So help me, one of these days...
You what?
Well, I tell you, Bea, she's going to push someone too far.
Yeah, well, you better make sure it's not you. You want to be out by Christmas, remember? Besides, not all her fault, you know.
What?
Well, when they were making her, they got the ingredients all wrong. Instead of putting in sugar and spice and all things nice, they chucked in vinegar and malice and all things callous. Oh, hello, Vera. We were just wondering what sort of kid you must have been.
You were a kid once, weren't you, Miss Bennett?
Don't you ever go to another officer behind my back again, O'Connell.
Well, it was hardly behind your back, Miss Bennett. And at least Mrs. Jackson's willing to listen.
If that girl needs help, like you say, then all the more reason she shouldn't be around children.
You've got a thing against mothers, haven't you? Why do you hate them so much? Did you get a raw deal from yours or something?
I'd like to speak to the governor, Miss Bennett.
What about?
It's private.
Then keep it to yourself. Hey, Pat, you're getting nearly as good as me.
Come in.
Birdsworth's outside. She's been plaguing me all morning. Says she's heard something that you ought to know.
Oh?
Well, she wouldn't tell me what it was, but it could be important.
Well, it's not like her to pass on information. You'd better show her in.
Inside.
Very well, Lizzie. What's so important that you couldn't tell Miss Bennett?
It's not so much what I heard, Mrs. Davidson. It's more like a suggestion.
If you've been wasting my time, Birdsworth...
Oh, no, Miss Bennett. It's still real important.
Then get on with it.
Well, I've been thinking. We've got the laundry and we've got the workshops and a few sewing classes, but we got nothing that could be an occupation for any of us if we get out.
Oh, don't be ludicrous.
I don't want to spend the rest of my life washing and ironing.
What did you have in mind, Lizzie?
Typing classes.
We did have typing classes before, Lizzie, but we had to cancel them through lack of interest.
Yeah, but there are a lot of younger ones in here now who'd be glad to take it on.
If, and I say if, the women are seriously interested, then I might be prepared to consider it.
It's just an excuse to get out of work.
Oh, fair go, Miss Bennett. You know we work like dogs in here.
Well, there's one way to find out if they're genuinely interested. If the classes are held before and after work.
Oh, there's only so much a person can take, Mrs. Davidson.
I think that's a good idea, Miss Bennett. But we'll have to get a typing teacher.
Oh, no need to do that. I've been through a commercial course. I'll soon find out if they're serious or not.
Well, I'll see what I can do about the typewriters, but you'd better see how many are interested before I organize it. And thank you, Lizzie.
Yeah.
But if they reckon I'm unfit, I'll never get him back.
Well, you'll just have to show them you're okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll show them all right. They're the ones that are mad, not me. The authorities are all alike. They have to trample on the little people to make themselves feel important.
Oh, you get plenty of uniforms issued without making up your own, Roz.
And this one's going to be different. I don't like you to be different in here. You're all going to be the same. We'll see.
I told you you'd be wasting your time, Lizzie.
And it shows how wrong you were, Smith. Do any of you want to learn to type? I thought as much.
I will.
It'll be in your own time, Coulson.
Oh, I don't mind. And, Rosie will be in it too, won't you, Rosie? Well, if you can get a good job, it'll help you get your baby back. Okay.
What do you say, Bea?
I got better things to do.
No, you wouldn't want to do anything to improve yourself, would you? But then I guess you'll be in here so long, it'd be a waste of my time anyway.
Now, how do you figure that, Vera? Miss Bennett's going to be the one who's going to teach us, Bea.
Well, now, in that case, you can put my name down, Vera. Don't want you to get stuck with a pack of morons, do we? You'll need a few bright sparks to help you along. What do you say, Pat?
Oh, it's never too late to learn.
is supposed to be a fire drill. Get to the garden quickly and quietly.
Oh, I was just thinking it was about time for a smoke, eh?
Will you hurry up? Not going on a picnic. Get a move on.
The other wings are already in position.
I might have expected this sort of thing from Smith's lot.
Why isn't the alarm connected to the fire station?
It is. But they've warned them it's only a drill, otherwise they'd have men swarming all over us.
Bloody spoil sports.
Lord, Lizzie, you wouldn't know what to do with one if you caught him.
Oh, I got a good memory.
Keep quiet. If this is your idea of fire drill, then you can think again. I find it neither amusing nor responsible. You can all go back inside, and it will be done again and again until you get it right. Is that clear?
Come on, get going.
Oh, Meg, it's my birthday tomorrow, and I was thinking of having a small party if you'd like to come.
Well, I'm sorry, but I've made other arrangements.
But it'll be in the staff room after work. You wouldn't have to stay long.
All right. Thanks.
Dora, I don't care who takes the class. 3. She'll be tickled pink when she knows that I started it all off. Of course, you got to know the right people.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to joining Vera's class myself.
You're not going to do anything to ruin it, are you, Bea?
No, I'm just going to make sure Vera doesn't get out of hand, that's all. Besides, there's a couple other things I've got to keep my eye on.
Did Roz see the governor about her appeal?
Not that I know of.
I wish she'd listened to reason.
I mean, neither of us should be in here, Rosie. Heavens, you should be looking after your own child. It isn't right.
He needs me.
At least you've only got a little while to go. With me, if there's any justice, I wouldn't even be here. We've got a lot in common, you know, Rosie.
Now, is that a fact?
We're having a private conversation.
Don't you try and get too big for your britches with me, love. If there's anything that goes on here that I want to know about...
We're just talking, that's all. I wish you'd stop watching me all the time, Bea. Look, I'm fine. I'm not going to do anything stupid if that's what you're thinking.
Okay, suit yourself. She's up to something, all right. But we'll be able to keep an eye on things, especially now that we're going to improve ourselves.
Morning, Mr. Fletcher.
Miss Bennett?
Just a minute. What are those?
They're typewriters, lady.
But they're ancient.
They'll work okay for what you'll be needing them for.
Haven't you got anything better than that lot?
Look, lady, you pay for what you get. You want the cheapest? You got it. Now, do you mind? These are a bit heavy.
Oh, Mr. Fletcher, I didn't get a chance to see you before you'd left yesterday.
Oh, I wasn't aware that you wanted to see me.
Oh, wasn't anything important. It was just... Well, I'm having a little party after work today, and I was wondering if you'd like to come. Nothing special. It'll be in the staff room.
Well, what's the occasion?
It's my birthday.
Well, I hope you have a happy day.
Will you come?
Yeah, but I won't be able to stay for very long.
Morning, Sally.
Oh, good morning.
What are you doing here?
I thought I'd give you help with them machines, Mr. Fletcher.
Don't be silly. They're too heavy for you.
If you really want to be useful, you can take the stationery in.
Eh?
The paper, Lizzie. Over there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Miss Bennett. By the way, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Did you get any exciting presents?
Oh, well, I didn't really tell anyone it was my birthday. They don't mean very much to me.
I checked with my husband. He doesn't mind if I stay back 5 minutes.
Good.
I thought she was made, not born. Is she having a party?
Oh, just a few drinks in the staff room after work.
Hello, Meg.
Morning. Oh,
Happy birthday. Thanks. Well, what have you got in there? I made a few things last night for the party.
Look, I put down a couple more names for the typing class. Think they could benefit from them?
Latham? Oh, you're out of your mind.
Oh, it'll do her good.
But she's a troublemaker.
Oh, she'll be right.
Since when have you wanted to help her?
Well, I'd appreciate it, Vera.
Oh, look, we haven't ordered enough machines.
Well, Mrs. Davidson said we could borrow a couple from the prison. Anyway, there's bound to be a couple of dropouts after the first class.
Oh, all right. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Well, they're not going to try anything with you taking the classes, Vera. You...
Come on, you lot. Straighten these desks up. They're meant to be facing the blackboard.
Oh, Vera's taking her time, isn't she?
She probably cut herself a cane.
No, it's a birthday today and she's having a bit of a party after. She's probably on the front already.
Oh, I wonder where our invitations are. Oh, so you discovered there are ways of earning a crust other than on your back, huh?
Cut it out, you two. Any trouble out of you, Latham, and you're out.
Yeah.
That goes for you too, Smith.
Oh, all right.
Well, all right, take your places. Oh, you stop acting like a pack of animals. There's typewriters for everyone. You can stay there. Coulson, you take the other one. The rest of you stop pushing and sit down.
Oh, this one over here then.
Quietly!
How'd you like to have her teaching your kids?
Well, I'd take them out of school.
Smith, O'Connell, if you want to talk, go outside.
Yes, teacher.
That's enough of that. Now, everyone watch me put the paper in the carriage. There's 2 sheets, one for backing.
Oh, just getting the blood flowing.
Take more than that to get yours flowing again,
Yeah,
Lizzie.
wouldn't my little nip or something?
Right, everyone put their paper in.
Oh, mister, what'd she do?
Oh, it's round the black scissors.
Yeah. Oh, there you are. Look, that thing rolls around like that.
Does it?
What at the end? Yeah. Right.
Now, you place 4 fingers of your left hand on ASDF.
ASD.
And 4 fingers of your right
Hey, here
hand
it is, look.
on semicolon LKJ.
What does semicolon look like?
It's like that.
I said fingers, Lizzie, not thumbs. The thumbs rest on the bar at the bottom of the keyboard. That gives you your spacing. Now try it.
Not much of that.
Oh, let's stay down there.
And now we're ready to practice. All together. ASDF space semicolon LKJ. And again.
Hey, seeing as it's Vera's birthday, I reckon we ought to give her a present, just to show her how much we really think of her.
J space. And once more. ASDF space semicolon LKJ space. ASDF space semicolon.
It's got to be something we can get together by this afternoon. Any suggestions?
Something that explodes when she opens it.
Oh, come off it.
Oh, it's got to be harmless, Bee.
Yes, I know. We're just going to have a bit of fun, all right?
I know. Let's wrap Fletcher up and give him to her.
We can just see those two together. Jackboots, leather whips. Oh.
What do you mean?
You're too young, Lizzie.
What's something she'd love to have but can't get?
I've already told you. A man.
Wait a minute. You just made me think of something. Didn't Tony McNally have a go at Vera about them knowing the same bloke?
Yeah. And what was his name again? It's on the tip of me tongue. Wait a minute. I know. George something or other.
George, that's it. Well, I wonder if he'd be the kind of bloke that would send her a present.
Well, that's exactly the way a class should behave. You're learning. You'll probably find it easier to practice to music. I'll call out the letters first with the music to give you the general idea. Fingers on the keys. And ready? A, S, D, F, space, semi, L, K, J, space, A, S, D, F, space. What is it, Lizzie?
Aren't you going to look at your present, Miss Bennet?
Yeah, go on, Miss Bennet. Yes, Miss Bennet. Don't be shy. It's your birthday present.
And ready. A, S, D, F, space, semi, L, K, J, space, A, S, D, F, space, semi, L, K, J, space,
Get out of here! Get her off me! Stop it!
I warned you, Latham.
Just look what you've done. It's probably my fault. I thought Latham would be all right.
I wish you'd told me first, Mrs. Jackson.
Well, I don't think Latham actually started it. From where I stood, Hudson made the first move.
Apparently Rosie isn't handling things as well as she should be.
I just can't understand what sparked it off.
Well, just having Latham there was enough.
Yes. You'd better make sure that Latham's back in the maternity ward, Mr. Fletcher.
Right.
I want all damages taken out of both women's wages, and I don't want Latham attending any more classes. The typewriting firm will try to send somebody out today to pick up the damaged machines. In the meantime, I want the recreation room put back the way it was.
What's going to happen to the classes?
Well, do you think it's worthwhile continuing them, Miss Bennet?
In my opinion, they've been a complete waste of time.
I was right.
Well, accidents will happen.
Yeah. People want to have respect for equipment. All the work I put into getting them.
Quite a little schemer, aren't you?
Bea, please don't try and stop me. I've got to get out of here.
And you get a kid to cover for you that's already got a screw loose. You could have driven her right off the deep end, getting her into strife. You know that.
Too hard on her. Please, Bea.
Listen to me, you stupid little idiot. You got any idea what it's like on the run? I know, I've been there.
I can do it, Bea. I was just going to try getting over the fence, but, well, I mean, this fire drill and everything. Look, you've had your chance. You've got to let me have a go. I've got to get out of here.
Okay. Good luck. You're going to need it.
Take these back to reception when you finish, Lizzie.
Oh, and just when I was getting to be real fast.
Ah, this'll have to go back. Looks like it's been dropped. What the hell's that?
Oh, not another drill.
You told there was to be a drill.
All right, then, everybody, out quickly. This is not a drill.
You mean there's a fire?
Rosie!
Why?
Don't